So right now, I want to talk about some of the hot topics within the biotech sector, and this relates more to the clinical trial stage companies. Oftentimes investors tell us, well, look, I get the commercial stage companies, they got their product on the market, it's approved, now it's a sales and marketing story. I get that. But what's hot, what's in the pipeline, what's earlier stage, what's exciting, those are the companies that are in the BBC, and there's a few really hot areas right now. For example, immuno-oncology. You probably see some mention of that in the headlines. Harnessing the body's own immune system to fight cancer. That's a very hot space right now. Another hot space is the gene editing or gene therapy companies. There's the promise of being able to, for example, take cells out of a patient's body, do genetic manipulation to them, and reintroduce them to the patient. There are several companies that have been doing that with success, Bluebird, Juno, Kite, for example. So the gene therapy and gene editing companies are also hot. Companion diagnostic companies, I think particularly in the oncology space, there's a big push to genetically sequence a patient's particular type of cancer and match that up with the right therapeutic. So you do see companies that are taking advantage of a companion diagnostic for doing that. Other current topics, obviously M&A is a very hot space. The large pharmaceutical players have billions of dollars of money on their balance sheet, and they've got anemic pipelines. And every year, they're buying several companies out of our BioShares universe. So that continues to be a driver in the sector. Pricing pressures, I think at the end of the day, pharmacy benefit managers are deciding whether or not they are going to pay for a particular drug. And companies need to demonstrate that their drug is worth it, that it has the clinical benefit, in order to persuade these pharmacy benefit managers that the drug should be put on formulary, that it should be reimbursed. That's a common theme and something that all investors need to be aware of. And then finally,